I did say it. I'm a little geeked out that you're here. Good, because we've never, right? I've never interviewed you.
No.
You don't like me?
Well, you know, I'm very busy.
Yeah.
Everyone is so nice here. I was like, am I dying? And
no
one's telling me?
No, everyone's just big fans.
We are so happy
big
you're here
fans.
because Elaine Boozler couldn't make it. All right, it's 9:20. We're going to go down that road. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. You're here to talk about this movie. Now, I know about the movie. I haven't seen it. You saw it.
I watched it. It
Yeah.
gut-wrenching.
All right, you're up for awards in this thing. You're getting all this wonderful attention. The movie's called I Smiled Back, and Sarah plays a woman living with depression. Here she is explaining that to her son.
I was having some problems in my mind, and they were making me do things I shouldn't have done.
Then why did you do them?
Well, it's complicated, but I saw a doctor who was really, really smart, and he helped me sort through my problems. And now I'm better.
Did Mr. Radisky tell you to send me to rehab too?
No.
That was one of the sweetest scenes from this movie because you feel the pain of a mom who may be passing something on to her little boy, right?
Yeah.
That was you.
That was,
Can you believe it? Can you believe it, camera 4?
Camera 4. You know what? 2 out of the 3 cameras can't believe it. This movie, of course, does parallel to some extent your life. And
Well, I mean, yeah, I have my own experience with depression, but
yes.
it's
So do I. You know, you're not just coming at this as an acting subject. You've been around it. You understand it in ways that people who don't have depression don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot I had to learn and figure out, but the basic bones of depression I understand, and her story was something that I just I could relate to in bigger and smaller ways, and you know, I don't suffer from addiction, but I, as a comedian, am embedded in addiction, so I'm familiar with it from one side of it, and I had a couple friends that were really helpful to me in getting the details of that.
Yeah.
what was
We're
that?
talking serious.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what? I really think it's a service because there are people watching right now who are dealing with this, and the world hasn't totally gotten to the point to know how to deal with depression effectively. And so you go down so many wrong roads. People misdiagnose it. The people you live with don't understand depression. And even in your case, and you don't have to personalize it too much if you don't want to do that, but relative, I think of you, one of the funniest people on earth. There are times in your life dragging yourself on stage to make people laugh. It's that strange dichotomy.
Yeah, I think it's a dichotomy, but it's a comedy. I could probably safely say that 100% of comedians become funny as a means of survival, as a way to survive their childhoods. And in a way, that's kind of what makes us every man, because everyone is surviving their childhoods, you know?
Sure.
You
Somehow
are too,
or another,
in one way or another. And so it's just kind of there is some common ground even just with being a comedian and struggling and smiling back, I guess you could say. I mean, not to use the title, but that kind of mask that gets you through the day. And I like the character because I feel like whether you walk away from it with total disdain for her, which is understandable, or compassion.
Or you're rooting for her. I was rooting.
However you feel about her has everything to do with the prism of your own experience that you're seeing it through. You know, everyone's been on one side or another of addiction, of depression, and so they're gonna see it through those eyes, you know? And that's what I like. I like that about art.
Yeah, yeah. But you also have to be really vulnerable. You know, some of comedy is you protect yourself from the world because you're funny.
Right.
When you do something like this, you're just opening yourself wide open.
Yeah, but I think it's important to be. I think it's always a benefit to be vulnerable. I think it's always ultimately a good thing, you know, maybe not in the business world or something, but as a
But in
human
life,
being, you know,
yeah.
and just in terms of the movie and it being about depression and about addiction, it's, you know, Mr. Rogers says, if it's mentionable, it's manageable, and I think that's true about everything.
What was harder as you were doing that, preparing for knowing how low this character would go, knowing that you were going to be just buck naked in front of everyone? Like, where's the hardest part in that 20 days of filming this movie?
The hardest part was, I don't have I always think of Malcolm Gladwell, you know, I don't have my 10,000 hours in of dramatic acting. So my emotions are very tightly, compactly stored away, and I had to access them. And so once I had access to them, because she feels so much, but then she covers it expertly, you know. And so I couldn't just put it back easily. Like you always hear, like Tom Hanks is the, the life of the party, and then they call action, and he's Captain Phillips, you know. And I don't have that skill yet, you know. So it just was kind of on my lap between scenes. I had told myself, we'll have inside jokes and we'll joke around in between scenes, but it was heavy. It was something I didn't understand to be true until I experienced it, and it kind of stayed with me like a low-grade flu or something for a few weeks after.
It is beautiful. Just back to growing up and being funny. When did you know that you were funny? When was that? Was that something that you just knew? Did people around you?
I was 3, and my dad was one of the dads that thought it was hilarious to teach his toddler swears. And so I yelled out all these swears he taught me, and then I got this reaction from all the adults, this approval despite themselves, and it made my arms itch with glee, and it became an addiction. I mean, I just wanted more.
I need that.
So I think my first, oh my God, I'm watching people rehearse for Grease Live, and I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I know that's a spoiler,
Is it too late for you to be in it?
I can teach you the hand jive. It's so
Okay, yeah.
we got it. You and me, okay?
I know the hand jive.
Okay,
Come on,
okay.
please.
All right, now, a little bit about comedy, because we're having such a funny interview. By the way, what if Malcolm Gladwell was wrong and it's only 28 hours and he's misled everybody, you know? In comedy, I ask this to comedians all the time. You struggle, you get on stage, you work out, you have 10 minutes, you have 20 minutes, you have 30 minutes. You try to win that audience over, and then you're Sarah Silverman. So when you go on stage, the audience is there to laugh with you and love with you. It's different, isn't it?
What?
About 30 seconds ago, I don't know.
It is not that difficult a concept.
Okay, here.
When you're struggling trying to win an audience over,
Right.
Yeah.
that's one thing. When the audience has come to see you and ready to give you this love,
Yes.
all right, it's different. It's a whole different business.
It's great. It's really nice when the crowd is there for you. You know, there's sometimes where you feel like they have a certain level of expectations that it's easier when the crowd doesn't know what they're coming for. But I had to learn that comedy dies in the second guessing. So once you establish yourself and then an audience comes and says, I want to see that thing that she does, and you do that, and then it's just, it kills it, you know? So I just always try to
Change it.
do what is funny to me in the moment and not, we're trying to do an interview
Gee
here.
whiz over here.
I know. Good?
You're doing fine.
You're good.
You're doing fine.
Think of a happy
roll
thought.
again.
Okay, ready?
All right,
Ready to go. Ready?
Okay.
When we go live, we'll fix it. I remember Steve Martin gave up doing stand-up because he said people expected him to do the same thing over and over again and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was so iconic. It's hard to break
Right.
out of that, and he did with a plum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with 2 plums.
But
yeah.
do you pronounce the B? A plum.
A plum, no.
Only if you have a cold.
Yeah.
I've been pronouncing the B.
A plum. As long as you don't bomb on
Yeah.
stage, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I spent a decade bombing on stage, so, and I was a bedwetter, so very little.
Until
I have
16,
almost nothing
right?
to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
There was. Do we have time for one more serious question? Okay. I read where, and tell me if it's accurate. We were talking about depression. This movie. You're 13 years old. You're getting off the bus. You went to camp. You get off the bus. Your mom's taking a picture of you, and everything changed.
yeah, but you're asking such a heavy question, and the guy's like, you have like
No,
30
sir, you
seconds.
got 25
He does 30
seconds to do
seconds,
this.
Okay, so I've
Yeah.
got 20 seconds to talk about that. That's great.
No, you have time.
remember
Take your
that
time.
time?
It all started. No, that was my first experience with depression, and it came over me like as quickly as you get the flu. You know, when you go like 1 second to another, you go, oh,
What happened?
I have the flu. It was like as fast as a cloud covering the sun. It came over me, and suddenly life was different. And it was like my perspective just changed probably 2 or 3 degrees, but the whole world looks different. And so, yeah, it's something I
No
have a
warning.
relationship
Yeah.
with.
No, what I'm
and-
saying, no warning. It wasn't like, oh, I'm a kind of a depressed kid, and this hits me.
No, I was the most happy-go-lucky.
Class clown, all of
yeah.
that. Yeah. Wow. All right. I do think it's important. There's so many people watching who feel that way, and they don't necessarily get the right help.
Yeah. No,
they go the
it's
wrong-
funny how, people will shop and shop and shop for a car and test drive a
Right.
car, and they don't do that with shrinks or with medication or with, take the time and go. I mean, I found an incredible therapist out here, and you have to go to a bunch of them. Most of them are quacks.
You had one that-
You have to find the one that.
What?
going up.
What are you going to say?
When I was 13, my shrink. Oh God, this is. Are we going to be done in 3 seconds?
This is like, look at
the
this,
last thing
everything-
I say is that my shrink hung himself.
Oh, gee.
My shrink hung himself when I was 13.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, go see the movie.
It's a good day, LA.
She'll be
it's a good
appearing
day.
at Giggles in Cincinnati tonight. Thank you.
Made up.
It is over now? Oh, actually,
Are
put
we
this
not
over
even
there.
on the air anymore?
I Smile Back is now available on VOD and on iTunes and digital HD. It's out on DVD
And you're
February
up for
23rd.
a
The
SAG
SAG
Award.
Awards, just the beginning,
Yeah.
maybe, huh?
You're gonna wear a pretty. I think I'm gonna wear this lipstick.
It's a good, it's a good color. It's a good color. Okay, can we do that again for reals?
Oh, was that just rehearsal? Okay, thank God.